Students, is the screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As I said, before solving the problem, you should remember certain formulae. Okay. So I'll revise those formulae to solve the numerical problem. Okay. First one is dryness fraction. Dryness fraction, it is the ratio of the mass of dry steam present in a wet steam to the total mass of the wet steam. Wet steam is nothing but it is a mixture of dry steam and wet steam. Okay. So the mass of dry steam is represented by mg divided by mg plus mf. Mg is the mass of dry steam present in the wet steam plus mf is the mass of water particle present in the wet steam. Okay. We are having three types of steam mainly. One is wet steam, second one is dry steam, and third one is superheated steam. The dry steam is one is having no water particles in suspension. A wet steam is a mixture of dry steam and wet steam. Finally, superheated steam is the steam when you heat the dry steam above the saturation temperature. That is superheated steam. And coming to the dryness fraction, the value of X is less than 1 in case of wet steam. The value of X is exactly 1 in case of dry steam. And the temperature of the steam is above the saturation temperature in case of superheated steam. Okay, this is the first formula. Second one is to find out the enthalpy. Enthalpy is the heat content of the system. Okay, it is going to express in terms of kilojoules per kg. So first, the enthalpy of dry steam is given by Hg equals to Hf plus Hfg. Okay, where Hf is a sensible heat plus Hfg is your latent heat. You see the diagram? I already explained the diagram. That is temperature enthalpy diagram. So this is one of the important diagram. Should remember. So enthalpy of dry steam is summation of sensible heat and latent heat. That is Hf plus Hfg. Then already studied the definition of sensible heat. It is the amount of heat required to convert 1 kg of water at 0 degrees Celsius to 1 kg of wet steam at saturation temperature. Then coming to the enthalpy of evaporation, that is the enthalpy of dry steam. You have to take from the A and then end at point C. How we are going to define the amount of heat required to convert 1 kg of water at 0 degrees Celsius and atmospheric pressure to 1 kg of dry saturated steam at saturation temperature and at the atmospheric pressure. Okay, you remember atmospheric pressure is 1.013 bar or 1.013 into 10 to the power of 5 Pascal. Okay. And last one is we are having the enthalpy of superheated steam. We have to take from point A to point D. So you see what is the position condition of water here? It is at 0 degrees Celsius, and here we get the superheated steam at point D. So the enthalpy of superheated steam is defined as the amount of heat required to convert 1 kg of water at 0 degrees Celsius to 1 kg of superheated steam at superheated temperature. That is the definition of uh, enthalpy of superheated steam. So coming to the formula, one is Hg equals to Hf plus Hfg. Okay, you are getting the Hf and Hfg from the steam tables. As I said, so we are having a steam table based upon pressure and based upon temperature. So if the pressure is given, you can find out the remaining properties by knowing that pressure. If the temperature is given, you have to find out the properties of the steam by knowing that temperature. Okay. So first one is enthalpy of dry steam is Hf plus Hfg. Second one is the enthalpy of wet steam is HF plus X into HFG, where X is called dryness fraction. So mg divided by mf plus mg. Okay, and HF and HFG you are going to obtain from the steam table. And third one is superheated steam. Enthalpy is given by Hg. First, you have to consider the enthalpy of dry steam plus this is the addition term Cps into superheated temperature minus saturation temperature. Okay, so Hg is nothing but HF plus HFG. You are going to obtain from the steam table. Cps is specific heat of superheated steam. Superheated temperature is above 100 degrees Celsius. That is a whenever you heat the steam above the saturation temperature, that is superheated temperature, minus Ts, that is saturation temperature. Next formula is specific volume. Specific volume is the volume occupied by steam per kg. First formula is the Vg. It is the specific volume of dry steam. Second one is specific volume of the wet steam is given by X into Vg. So X is dryness fraction and Vg is specific volume of the wet steam. And third one is specific volume of superheated steam is given by Vg into superheated temperature divided by saturation temperature. Vg is your specific volume of the dry steam multiplied by superheated temperature divided by saturation temperature. Okay. So I'll explain once again how to see the steam tables. So this is called as steam table. Okay, steam table is one of the important tools used to know the properties of steam at various conditions. As I said, there are two tables. One is the steam table based upon temperature. You see the heading, the saturated water and steam in bracket temperature tables means you will get all the properties of steam by knowing the temperature. So you see the first column we are having the temperature. Okay. And in the second column we are having the absolute pressure. Okay, so this steam table will be provided in the examination, so that steam table permitted will be permitting in the examination. So by using the steam table we can find out the properties of steam. First one, properties of the steam based upon the temperature. You see, starting from 0 degrees Celsius, like that, we are having the properties of the steam from 0 degrees Celsius to 374.15 degrees Celsius. Up to this much, we can find out. For example, suppose I want to find out the properties of the steam at say 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, 100 degrees Celsius. The pressure is 1013.3 kilopascal or 1.013 bar. Okay. This is the corresponding pressure with respect to 100 degrees Celsius and remaining properties. See, first one is Vf, that is enthalpy of water. Vf is the specific volume of water. So first column is temperature, second column is your pressure corresponding to the temperature, and third column is specific volume of water, fourth column is specific volume of the steam, fifth column is, you see, it is HF, that is sensible heat at 100 degrees Celsius. Next we are having HFG. Okay, so these are the things you are going to obtain from the steam table. It is 2256.9 at 100 degrees Celsius. And Hg is enthalpy of dry steam. It is a summation of sensible heat and latent heat. That is HF plus HFG. So 419.1 plus 2256.9 will get 2676 kilojoules per kg. Okay. So these are the things you are going to obtain. Anyhow, the entropy sometimes we are going to use. Okay. SF is the entropy of water 1.307. Oh, we studied entropy. Tell me, any doubt? Any doubt, students? Next column is entropy. Entropy of water at 100 degrees Celsius is 1.307. The entropy of steam, that is SFG, is 1.048. Like that, we'll get. Okay, this is the first one. Uh, the properties of the steam based upon the temperature. This is the table number 1. Okay. Next, we are having table number 2. Table number 2, you see. Table number 2 is the properties of the steam based upon the pressure. When the pressure is given, you have to find out the properties. So in the first column, we'll get the pressure. You see, the pressure, remember, the value of pressure is in bar. 1 bar equals to 10 to the power 5 Pascal, okay, or 100 kilopascal. See, the pressure varies from 0.0061 bar to, you see, the initial value is 0.0061 bar, and it goes up to maximum pressure is, we're having up to 221.2 bar. Okay. So sometimes they'll ask in the problem, find out the properties of the steam at 10 bar pressure. You see, you search the pressure of 10 bar where it is. So I'll get the pressure 10 bar here. Okay, 10 bar. This is my value. Corresponding to this 10 bar pressure, we are going to find out the properties of steam. Okay, the second column is your the temperature, or we can tell it is a saturation temperature. Saturation temperature at 10 bar pressure is 179.9 degrees Celsius. Remember, the unit is in degrees Celsius. And third column is your VF, that is specific volume of water, 0.001127. Next, we are having VFG, that is specific volume of steam, 0.194. Next, we are having HF. HF is the enthalpy of HF is a sensible heat, 762.6. HFG is latent heat. And last one is HG. HG is summation of HF and HFG. It is a total heat of evaporation for dry steam. Like that, we can find out the properties at any pressure. So another, for example, I want to find out properties of steam at 25 bar pressure. Okay. So first one is your saturation temperature, 223.9 C, corresponding to 25, 223.9 degrees Celsius. Specific volume of water is 0.001197. Okay. Specific volume of steam is 0.0079. Then HF is 961.9. HFG is 1839.1. HG is summation of HF and HFG. You get 2801.0 kilojoules per kg. Okay. Like that, you can find out the properties of the steam based upon temperature and pressure. So that today I'll share this steam tables in your Google Classroom. All of you have to go through, try to understand how to see the values. Okay, once you understand, you can take those values to solve the problems. Okay. Now coming to the problems. Okay. Tell me, any doubts? Now we'll solve the problem. Determine the dryness fraction of steam if 2 kg of water is in suspension with 80 kg of dry steam. Okay. Here, dryness fraction is mg divided by mg plus mf. Mf is 2 kg, means it is the mass of water particles in the wet steam. And given 80 kg of dry steam, it is nothing but your mg. Mg is 80 kg. So dryness fraction formula is mg divided by mg plus mf. So it is 80 divided by 80 plus 2. We'll get 0.975. As I said, the wet steam is the one where we'll get the value of x less than 1. So here we'll get the dryness fraction as 0.975. Second problem, 10 kg of wet steam contains 1.75 kg of water particles in suspension. What is the dryness fraction? You see, 10 kg of wet steam means it is a mixture of dry steam as well as wet steam. Meaning is it is a summation of mf and mg. Okay, not mg. It is summation of mf and mg and contains 1.75 kg of water particles. Means it is mf. So first we have to find out the mg. So mg plus mf equals to 10. Therefore, mg equals to 10 minus 1.75. So you'll get 8.25 kg is the mass of the dry steam present in the wet steam. Okay. So be careful. This is a statement. 10 kg of wet steam means it is a mixture of dry steam and wet steam. But in the previous problem, we are given it is directly the dry steam. But in this problem, it is the mixture of dry steam and wet steam. So the total mass equals to 10 kg and mass of water particles is 1.75 kg. So the mass of dry steam present equals to 10 minus 1.7. You get 8.25. Now you apply the formula, that is dryness fraction equals to mg divided by mg plus mf. Mg is 8.25 divided by 10 because the total mass of the wet steam is 10. So you get the dryness fraction as 0.825. Okay, next important problem. Okay. To find out the enthalpy of 1 kg of steam at 12 bar pressure when the steam is dry saturated, means it is a dry steam only. Second one, steam is 22% wet. And third one is superheated to 250 degrees Celsius. Assume the specific heat of superheated steam at 2.25 kg Kelvin. Now, as I said, 12 bar pressure is given. So you have to refer the steam properties based upon the pressure. Now go to corresponding 12 bar pressure. Okay. Now you have to find out the properties of the steam. Okay. 12 bar pressure. Okay, in the problem, they ask 12 bar pressure. You see, first one is your temperature based table. Second one is your pressure based table. Go to the pressure based table, that is table number 2. It's your table number 2, that is saturated water and steam pressure tables. So we have to find out the properties of the steam at 12 bar. You see, starting where you get the 12 bar pressure. Here you get the 12 bar pressure. It's the last but one, 12 bar pressure. So corresponding to pressure of 12 bar will get from the steam table as first one is 188 degrees Celsius. This is your saturation temperature. You have to note down this value 188 degrees Celsius. This is saturation temperature corresponding to pressure of 12 bar. And next you have to write down, because we need only the enthalpy, no need to take all the values. You have to refer first to third, fourth, fifth column, that is HF. HF you have to write it as 798.4 kilojoules per kg, and HFG latent heat as 1984.3, and total heat of evaporation as 2782.7 kilojoules per kg. Okay, so these are the three values we are going to note down corresponding to pressure of 12 bar. Last but one, HF is 798.4, HFG is 1984.3, and 27.7 is your HG, and that is nothing but the enthalpy of dry steam. Now coming to the problem, okay, you see, you have to write down solution from the steam table corresponding to pressure of 12 bar will get the saturation temperature as 188 degrees Celsius, the sensible heat as 798.43, and latent heat as 1984.3 kilojoules per kg. Okay. Suppose if it is a 10 marks question, 2 marks will to find out the values from the steam tables. Next, coming to the first one is enthalpy of dry steam. As we know, the enthalpy of dry steam is given by HF plus HFG. Okay, just you add these two values, that is 798.43 plus 1984.3, you will get the enthalpy of dry steam as 2782.7 kilojoules per kg. Next, enthalpy of wet steam. Enthalpy of wet steam is HF plus X into HFG. Okay, so we know HF, we know HFG, but we don't know X. But they are given 22% wet. Then dryness fraction is, whenever they'll give like this, so you have to take 1 minus 0.22. That is the dryness fraction. Okay, so it is 22% wet. Okay, so dryness fraction will be 1 minus 0.22. So it will be 0.78. So you remember, whenever the statement given like this, suppose if it is 40% wet, in that case it is 1 minus 0.4, you get 0.6 is the dryness fraction. If it is 35% wet, it is 1 minus 0.35, that is nothing but your 0.65 is the dryness fraction. In this case it is 22% wet, means 1 minus 0.22, you will get 0.78 as the dryness fraction. So my formula is the enthalpy of wet steam is HF plus X into HFG. That is 798.43 plus 0.78 into 1984.3. You get the dryness fraction of wet steam as 2364.18 kilojoules per kg. And last one is to find out the enthalpy of superheated steam. enthalpy of superheated steam is, it is the, you remember this formula, this is the enthalpy of dry steam. Already we got this value as 27827 plus this is the addition. It is called as amount of superheat. CPS is the specific heat of superheated steam, and you will remember the standard value is 2.25 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. Sometimes they will give this value in the problem. Otherwise, you have to remember this value as 2.25 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. Next, difference between superheated temperature and saturation temperature. Superheated temperature is given in the problem as 250 degrees Celsius and saturation temperature is 180 degrees Celsius from the steam table. So after doing the calculation, we get.
Could you Sir, no, sir, because we have to later. Yes, sir. Yes. The people who are outside the community. We are requesting that we don't have time for practicing only. How would we?
No, actually, our exams will start from 20.
Yes,
yes,
yes, but I was checking my date on
Better you know.
Sir, everybody has said it's okay. Take your time in forward the conveniently record that way. You don't want everything.
But after that, we get your time.
No, but in fact, next week also, take it and do it. That's why we can talk. But fine, the rest of the on those days, even the workshops there. Because the one and other community, they didn't get help, the community.
Okay, we are coming.
Yes, sir.
What we can say.
Yes, sir. These are coming.
I don't know. I don't know whether
You
Huh?
only that.
Like somebody wants to talk about. That's better. Okay. It's okay. You only talk.
Yes, sir.
You can hear this one.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, coming to the second problem, find the enthalpy of 1 kg of steam at 10 bar pressure when the steam is dry saturated, 20% wet and superheated to 220 degrees Celsius. Assume the specific heat of superheated steam as 2.25 and take the following data for steam at 10 bar pressure. Sometimes they give the values directly in the problem, so that whenever they'll give the values, no need to take the values from the steam table. So whatever values they are given, you have to use those values directly in the problem. Okay. First you write down what is this one? The mass of steam is 1 kg, 10 bar pressure. Okay. So directly use the formula, find out the enthalpy of dry steam is HF plus HFG, means 762 plus 2030. So we'll get the enthalpy of dry steam as 2792 kilojoules per kg. Second one is enthalpy of wet steam is HF plus X into HFG. Okay, here 20% wet. As I said, you have to take 1 minus 0.2. It is 0.8. Is that a dryness fraction? Okay, 1 minus 0.2 is 0.8 is your dryness fraction. So don't take 0.2, you have to take 1 minus 0.2, that is 0.8. And use the formula, it is HF plus X into HFG. HF is 762 plus 0.8 into 2030. You get the enthalpy of wet steam as 2386 kilojoules per kg. And to find out the enthalpy of superheated steam, it is Hg plus Cps into T superheated temperature minus saturation temperature. Already we calculated the enthalpy of the dry steam as 2792. You take directly plus Cps is 2.25 given in the problem. Suppose if it is not given, you have to assume it as 2.25 into superheated temperature is 220 degrees Celsius minus saturation temperature is 180 degrees Celsius. So you'll get 2882 kilojoules per kg is the enthalpy of superheated steam. So once you calculate, you compare. Okay, so enthalpy of wet steam is 2386. It is less. Okay, so next we are having the enthalpy of dry steam. It is 2792, greater than your enthalpy of wet steam. And finally, you see the enthalpy of superheated steam is 2882 kilojoules per kg. So enthalpy of superheated steam is always greater than the enthalpy of dry steam, because the extra amount of heat is required to convert the dry steam into superheated steam. Next, coming to volume. Okay. How to calculate the specific volume? So this is the problem related to calculate the specific volume. So we are having the specific volume column in the steam tables. Okay. So first column is your pressure, second column is your temperature, third column is VF, that is specific volume of water. Fourth column is your specific volume of steam. Fifth column is HF. Sixth column is HFG. Seventh column is HG. Okay. Find the volume and enthalpy of 2 kg of steam. Here it is, they are given 2 kg of steam at 0.8 megapascal. So what is megapascal? Anybody? What is the meaning of mega?
10 power 6.
Good. Okay, 10 power 6. Can you convert a megapascal into bar? How much bar? It is 0.8 megapascal. You remember, 1 megapascal equals to 10 to the power of 6 pascal, and 1 bar equals to 10 to the power of 5 pascal. Can you convert? How much you'll get? 0.8 megapascal into bar. Anybody? So I'll repeat once again. 1 megapascal equals to 10 to the power of 6 pascal, and 1 bar equals to 10 to the power of 5 pascal. Okay, can you convert 0.8 megapascal into bar? Because we are having the values in terms of bar. We are not getting megapascal in steam table. All the values are in bar. It is necessary to convert megapascal into bar. How much?
8.
8 bar. 8 bars.
Good, 8 bar. Just 0.8 multiplied by 10. Okay. Because you remember 1 bar equals to 10 to the power of 5 pascal, and 1 megapascal equals to 10 to the power of 6 pascal. So that don't search for this 0.8 megapascal, because all the values are in terms of bar in case of steam tables. Suppose if you use this 0.8, all the values becomes wrong. So be careful in the unit. Okay, so first you have to convert into bar. It is 0.8 multiplied by 10, that is 8 bar. You have to find out the properties of the steam at 8 bar pressure. Okay, that is important. Next, our aim is to find out the specific volume and enthalpy of 2 kg of steam at 8 bar pressure. These are the two conditions given. First one is when the dryness fraction is 0.9, and second one is when the steam is superheated at a temperature of 300 degrees Celsius, and assume that specific heat of a superheated steam is 2.25 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. Okay. Now, first you have to write the given data given data mass is 2 kg and x is 0.9 because dryness fraction is already given. Okay, so just write x as 0.9. Suppose sometimes they'll give 22% wet. In that case, 1 minus 0.22. So whenever they'll give dryness fraction, directly you take this value as x. X is 0.9. Okay. Next, corresponding to pressure of 8 bar from the steam tables will obtain these values. Okay. First one is first column. Anyhow, you are having a pressure in terms of bar. Second one is your saturation temperature. Okay, that is 170.41 degrees Celsius. And third column, we are getting the specific volume of water, that is 0.0011 meter cube per kg. And fourth column is Vg, that is specific volume of dry steam, 0.2403 meter cube per kg. Next column, we are having the sensible heat, 720.94 kilojoules per kg, and Hg is 2767.6 kilojoules per kg, and Hfg is 2046.56 kilojoules per kg. These are the values corresponding to pressure of 8 bar in the steam table. Now we have, tell me.
So Vg is for the specific volume of dry steam.
Yes, specific volume of dry steam.
Then what is Vf, sir?
Vf is specific volume of the water particles.
Okay, water. Okay.
So how we are having HF, HFG and HG? No, same thing will be applicable for your specific volume also. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Anyhow, you are going to use only Vg in case of a specific volume. Okay, but you are using HF and HFG in the enthalpy. But in case of specific volume, only you are using Vg. Okay, Vf is not required.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Directly you take Vg because in our formula it is Vg only. So
Okay.
no need, just you have to write so whatever values you are getting, first you have to write. But in the formula we don't have Vf. Directly you take Vg. Okay, the simple formula. The volume of dry steam is directly Vg. Whatever value you are getting from the steam table, you put that value only. Okay, so we are getting 0.2403 meter cube per kg. It is the specific volume of dry steam. Then to find out specific volume of wet steam is just multiply by your x. Okay, x is dryness fraction, that is 0.9 into 0.2403. but in our problem, if it is 1 kg, fine, but here they are given 2 kg of steam. Okay, in the previous problem and those things, there will be 1 kg of steam. You see 1 kg of steam in first problem, also 1 kg of steam, but in this problem they are given 2 kg of steam. 2 kg of steam means whatever value you are getting, you have to multiply by 2. Okay, you see. Specific volume, what we are getting, it is for 1 kg from the steam table. But in the problem, they are given for 2 kg means you have to multiply by 2. So specific volume of dry steam is 0.2403 multiplied by 2. You get 0.48. And for wet steam, it is x into Vg into whatever given mass. 0.9 into 0.2403 multiplied by 2. Okay, so you get 0.4325. This is your specific volume of wet steam. Okay. Anybody, how to calculate specific volume of a superheated steam? What is the formula? Just now I said, what is specific volume for your superheated steam? This formula you should remember to find out specific volume of superheated steam. This formula, Vg multiplied by superheated temperature divided by saturation temperature. Saturation temperature you are getting from the steam table, and this Vg also you are getting from steam table, and superheated temperature given in the problem. Okay, so here in this problem, superheated temperature is 300 degrees Celsius given. So use that value, find out the super heated steam specific volume is here. You see Vg is 0.2403 into superheated temperature is 300 plus 273 Kelvin. You remember To calculate the specific volume of the superheated steam, you have to convert degrees Celsius into Kelvin. So you have to add 273 to that given value. So conversion of degree Celsius into Kelvin, you have to add 273. That is 300 degrees Celsius plus 273 Kelvin. Divided by saturation temperature is 170.41 plus 273 is a conversion factor. So you'll get 0.3108 into 0.3108. Okay, this is for per kg. Specific column is per kg, but in the problem it is given 2 kg. So whatever value you are getting, so you have to multiply by 2. You will get 0.6216 meter. Next, we have to find out the enthalpy. Okay, you remember whatever enthalpy you are calculating, it is per kg. Okay, and all the values in the steam table that gives per kg of the steam. Suppose if it is 1 kg, fine, you can use this formula directly. Suppose sometimes they will give 0.5 kg. In that case, what you can do, first you find out this one and multiply by 0.5. But in this problem, it is 2 kg. Now, whatever value you are getting, you have to multiply by 2. Okay. So enthalpy of dry steam is your HF plus HFG. Okay. HF is 720.94 plus 2767.6. Okay, you will get HF and HFG. Sorry, this is the HF. This is the HFG. Total enthalpy is 2767.6 kilojoules per kg. This is per kg for 1 kg of steam, but in the problem it is 2 kg. So the enthalpy of dry steam is 2767.6 multiplied by 2. Okay, this is the first how to find out the enthalpy of dry steam. Okay, next enthalpy of wet steam is HF plus X into HFG multiplied by 2. Okay, so here you see enthalpy of wet steam is 720.94 HF plus 0.9 is dryness fraction given in the problem into HFG. So you get 265.84 kilojoules per kg. So it is specific enthalpy per kg, but mass is 2 kg. So whatever value you are getting, multiply by 2. Okay, don't forget to write this one because whatever value you are getting is per kg. So all the values are with respect to 1 kg, but you have to see what the value of mass is given in the problem. Here it is 2. Okay, similarly, you have to find out the enthalpy of superheated steam as it is Hg, that is enthalpy of dry steam plus specific heat of superheated steam, difference of superheated temperature and saturation temperature. Okay, so you get after doing the calculation, you'll get 3059 is the specific enthalpy. Specific means whatever enthalpy divided by mass, that is per kg. Enthalpy is just kilojoules. Specific enthalpy is per kg. So this is for 1 kg. To find out the enthalpy for 2 kg, you have to multiply by 2. So you get 6118. So after this one, you have to compare. Okay. So you see the enthalpy for wet steam is 2 less. It is around 5125. Okay. And the enthalpy of dry steam is greater than the enthalpy of wet steam. And finally, we were having the value 6118.15 is the enthalpy of superheated steam. Means more amount of the heat is required to convert the 1 kg of water into 1 kg of superheated steam. So this is these are the limit. So this kind of problems you'll get in the exam. So first you should have the idea about how to see the values, and conversion factor is important. Okay. Convert megapascal into bar if it is given in the problem. Otherwise, they will give directly bar. And one more important thing, specific heat of superheated steam is always 2.25 kilojoules per kg. Any doubts, students? Students, please give your attendance. Yes, Aditya.
Present, sir.
Ankit Basaraj.
Present, sir.
Number 3, Dubbi Reddy.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Arshini. Number 4.
Present, sir.
Number 5, MS Kaushik. Number 5.
Sir, he is present. He has mic issues.
Okay. Okay, I'll consider his attendance. Manish AS.
Present, sir.
Meghana Raju.
Present, sir.
Marik Mushtaq. Pavitrayan.
Sir, she is present.
Okay. Harshil Bali. Next.
Present, sir.
Satvika TS.
Present, sir.
Shashwat.
Present, sir.
Sushil Sharma.
Present, sir.
Vaishnavi C. Vandana Kumaraswamy.
Sir, she is present, sir.
Okay. Tilak C. Tilak.
Present, sir.
Krishak R. Krishak. Krishak R absent.
Is in electronics room.
Gagandeep Gowda ML. Gagandeep Gowda. Sandeep.
Present, sir.
Mahesh R. Mahesh R.
Sir, he was present. He got disconnected from the call.
Okay. Mahesh R. Shashank R.
Present, sir.
Varshit A.
Present, sir.
Omkar Daivajna.
Present, sir.
Ritika Manvi.
Present, sir.
Abhishek Tolnor.
Yes, sir.
Sangeeta Prabhu.
Present, sir.
Manasayam. Okay, Manasa present. Anil N. Anil N.
Sir, he is present, sir.
Present Anil. But I am not seeing.
Network issues, sir. Network issues.
Okay. Nikita Ravi.
Present, sir.
Sakshi.
Present, sir.
Ananya R.
Present, sir.
Aditi P.
Present, sir.
Sahanayan.
Sir, she's present.
Okay. Abhishek Amar.
Present, sir.
Jeevana Shavya.
Present, sir.
Rahul Reddy.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Okay. Supreet Gowda.
Present, sir.
Bhuvan Arya. Bhuvan Arya present. Tanu Chaudhary. Tanu.
Present, sir.
Shashank A. Shashank A absent.
What do you want? Promise the left side.
Karthik PR.
Present, sir.
Nabaniya Tirumale,
Present, sir.
Saurabh Jaishwal.
Sir, he is present. He has also network issues.
Okay, I'll consider. Rahul Singh.
Present, sir.
Okay. Any addition? Hope you understood all the concept. One of the important chapter in module 1. So you'll get the numerical problems from steam properties. Okay. Today I'll tell me. Yeah.
Sir, Bhuvan present, sir.
Bhuvan present. Is present.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, sir, present, sir. Just my
Okay, I'll
network
consider his
down.
attendance. Okay, I'll consider his attendance. Bhuvan.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'll stop the session now, students. We meet in the next class.